Hey guys, what's up? What's going on out there today? Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode of What's the Right Shot, number 533. Today we're going to talk about the topspin forehand, the passing shot opportunity that you've got here. You've worked the point, and now you've got your opponent in kind of a vulnerable position over there, and you've got choices, right? At least two choices. Maybe there's a third. In this episode of What's the Right Shot, I want to tell you what my target is and something that I want you to start working on. Also, make sure, if you haven't already done so, at the end of today's episode, down below in the description area, there is a link. I want you to pick up this free 9-minute video I've got for you about mental toughness. It is the 80-20 reality. Guys, here comes today's episode of What's the Right Shot. Guys, here we go. Let's go. Let's get into today's episode of What's the Right Shot. Yours truly with the return of serve. And what we're going to work today on is this topspin forehand passing shot target. I'm going to describe for you the mistake that I used to make on this that I've changed. And it's made a huge difference. And it's this situation right here where you've got your opponent in, look, a compromised spot over there, right? Where they're kind of settled in around the tee, around their tee, maybe a little bit behind it. But even if they were closer up at net, the mistake I used to make on this is I was going to go, all right, well, am I going to pass up the line or am I going to pass cross court? And my thinking was, whichever one it is, I've got to make sure I keep it away from that opponent over there. And the problem with that thinking is when you start to go, let's say you're going up the line with this shot, is right about here you start to, maybe out of your peripheral vision, you start to take a little peek, P-E-E-K, just to make sure that if the guy is hedging his bets over there, he's anticipating, he's guessing you're going up the line. Hey, if that's the case, maybe I could go ahead and play across court at the last second. And for me, what always happened is I just didn't get a clean hit on the ball by doing that. What I've changed, and I got this actually from Dennis Ralston back in the day. And what he said is, wait a minute, your target, whatever you decide right here your target is, it's not keep away. It's a very specific spot over that white line that's in front of you. Meaning that if the net in this situation was a backboard, right? A wall, a hitting wall, there's that painted white line. And all we ever really think about when we're on the backboard is what's a spot above the white line that we want this ball to travel over. And once I started thinking about that, then I no longer was peeking out at the landscape at the last second before I made contact to see what this guy was doing. In my mind's eye, I've already committed, okay, I'm going up the line. I don't care what he does. If he's there, if he guesses, I can't really do anything about that. Maybe it becomes a two-shot passing play, right? But I've just, in my mind's eye, I've decided what's the spot I want this ball to travel over the white line. And now it's just really comfortable. Now you get to take your time and just go ahead and play your topper over that white line, and that's it, right? So even if the guy guesses that this is where you're going to play it, if your mindset is such over the white line and he's there, look, he's going to be so stretched out. Whatever comes back is going to be even a wider open court. So, all of that said, what I want you to start thinking about with your passing shot, especially your topspin forehand, is that the target is not keep away, right? We're not trying to sort of lead this guy in terms of just trying to, keep it away from him enough so that he can't touch it. And once you decide that your target is a spot over the net, then what's going to happen is you're really going to take your time with this. You're going to hit a much cleaner ball. You can't stop that guy over there from guessing what he's going to do, right? I mean, you just can never stop an opponent from anticipating. So if that's the case, it just makes way more sense that you take them out of the equation and don't try to adjust at the last second by taking a peek out there rather than just going for that spot above the top of the white line. Guys, hope this has been helpful. Look, I want to hear from you today. Any questions, any comments, any remarks, feedback, let me know down below in the comments area. If you like today's video, episode of What's the Right Shot, please click the like button, let other players know. And then certainly if you've not yet subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can get notified every time I either go live and or upload new content. Guys, like I said in the intro, I've got something for you here that if you haven't already picked it up about the 80-20 reality of mental toughness, stick with me because you got to get this free 9-minute video. Guys, that's it for me today. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you again next time. Guys, it is Brent back here with you. And look, there's an 80-20 reality when we play matches. 80% of the time we're not playing points. On average, only about 20% of the time during a match are we actually playing points. And if you don't manage the other 80% of the time, which is between points and on side changes, if you don't manage that really well, you tend to be all over the map with the mental part of the game during the points. So look, I got a free video for you, and what it's going to show you is my exact 4 parts between points system, between points routine that I go through in all my matches that really helps me play consistently at the top of my skill level. Right down below, I want you to pick up this video if you have not yet done so. There is a link that will take you over to a web page. All you got to do is drop in a first name and email address, and you will get immediate access to that free 9-minute video. Guys, right down below, click that link, and you can get inside of it right away.